Nate, what switched for you in the second half?
Oh yeah, we didn't play a good first half at all, and we talked some things over at halftime and made some adjustments and just played harder mainly. Got off to a good start in the second half and just kind of carried over.
Nate, can you describe what it's like to play at home here in this crowd?
Yeah, definitely gives us a lot of energy. Yeah, sellout crowd. The crowd was amazing. They really helped in the second half, and we gave them something to cheer about. So it was a good time.
Is it almost like you're kind of waiting for that run here to get that crowd going?
Yeah, I think sometimes we kind of wait for that, and the first half we didn't come up with much energy and just kind of figured that we're at home, things will just happen for us, and I mean they didn't. And I mean you gotta give credit to MDSU. They played a great game.
Tony, what, in your opinion, what was the biggest difference in the second half? There were a lot of numbers that changed dramatically, but what stood out to you?
We got them by 10, I think, on the glass in the second half, and that was huge. And, somebody said in the locker room there was a 9-minute stretch and we didn't even let them score. We really locked in on defense, and we were able to corral the ball after they missed a shot, and that was huge for us. And, you know, that's obviously when we're at our best, is when we're getting stops on defense and getting out and running.
Make any technical adjustments defensively?
Not really. It was just going to be about getting stops. We just kept the game plan that we had going into the first half, and you know we just rebounded. Jordan Dykstra had a couple of huge rebounds, huge plays where maybe he didn't even get the rebound, but he tapped it out, kept it alive. So those are huge plays for us.
Nate, the first half it looked like you were a little frustrated, maybe thinking there were some fouls that weren't called, but did you adjust in the second half? Is it one of those things where when the game
when we get stopped, it's a lot easier on offense. And we couldn't stop them first half, and we were just playing the half court, and it was really tough. I mean, they're a really good defensive team. So.
Nate, it seemed like they were able to get to the basket a little bit more in the first half. Was there a change in the second half as far as stopping their penetration?
We just played with more energy. I think our main focus was Bjorklund. I mean, he only had 3 shot attempts. So we did a really good job just trapping him and making him uncomfortable. I mean, he's a great player. He's still 13 boards, but I think we made life difficult for him. So that was key, I think.
Tony, on guarding Bjorklund, it looked like you guys were doubling a lot, but not necessarily just on the touch. Like, was it up to the second guy to kind of get a feel for when to come over?
Yeah, we in that defense we try and let him catch it a little deeper, and then it is all about feel. And you know, we were just switching it up on him. We would come with the trap sometimes, and then other times we wouldn't, just to keep him a little uncomfortable, just keep him thinking about it. You know, he's like Nate said, he's a good player. He's leading the nation in field goal percentage. So yeah, he was definitely a focus coming into the game.
26 in a row at home. Do you guys think about that much, or how do you look at that?
We don't. I mean, we just play pretty well here. We haven't really thought about that, but I mean, it's a place we're really comfortable playing.
Nate, the start of the second half of conference play, if I remember right, it seemed like last year you guys had a pretty good sense of urgency. Once it got to this time of the season, you guys were still in the mix for the regular season title, and it was, if I recall, Coach was pleased with that. Just your thoughts on, does it feel like, okay, now there's no more messing around, it's go time? It's,
yeah, we've had a couple weeks of great practices, and I think we're really locked in right now, and I mean, you have to be. We kind of gave away a couple games early, so I mean, we had really no margin for error, and I mean, we're on a run right now, and hopefully we keep it up.
Tony, there's a chance that at the end of the day you guys could be in a 3-way tie for first place in the Summit League, where earlier in the season you were looking at 2 early conference losses. Thoughts on how you hope to carry that the rest of the season?
Well, we're playing really well defensively right now. If we keep that up, then you know, we like the track that we're on right now, and I think we'll like where we end up. And we just gotta focus on us the rest of the way out. If we take care of business, I think we'll be okay.
Tony, was today just for you? You know, Bjorklund kind of had his way with you in Fargo, and I'm sure for you, did you feel like, okay, I've got to do better than that on him today?
Yeah, absolutely. But you know, it was a team effort. Obviously, I couldn't do it by myself. You know, going into the game, that was my focus. I needed to contain him a little better. he's got me by I don't know how many pounds, but I just try to use my quickness a little bit. I just did my best, I guess.
Anything else for you guys?